Okay, we've been hearing a lot about people claiming that you can actually be healthy while being obese, and let's look at a particularly interesting class of people, the sumo wrestler. Now, the sumo wrestlers are obviously very accomplished athletes. They are very, very large, and are often said to be healthy. Now, is it possible to be obese and healthy? If so, the sumo wrestlers would probably be one of the best examples. Hey guys, I'm Dr. Shawn Baker. Let's go east to Japan and talk a little bit about the land of sumo wrestling. In this sport, size matter, and the rikishi, or the wrestlers, eat a lot to gain that type of weight. Now, many articles claim that rikishi sumo wrestlers are healthy, claiming that they don't accumulate visceral fat. Visceral fat is organ fat, which is metabolically active. That means that it destabilizes your blood sugar, gives you prediabetes and diabetes. Now, visceral fat can drive appetite. It causes insulin resistance. The traditional diet is something called chanko nabe, which is a stew of vegetables, meat, rice, or rice noodles. And this is something that they consume in massive quantities to put on all that weight. Now, sumo wrestling is very physically demanding. It requires a lot of strength and agility. There's no doubt these people are very accomplished athletes. A 1995 research paper in a Japanese journal showed that the mortality of wrestlers, however, went up with the more weight they gained. So Shobushi, a 28-year-old sumo wrestler, died in 2020 of coronavirus complication. Now, obesity was a well-established known risk factor for that particular problem, throwing into question whether the rikishi are actually healthy at all. Later, one of sumo's heaviest retired rikishi at 292 kilos, that's over 600 pounds, warned that wrestlers need to curb their appetite and lose weight. This 2009 paper in the Journal of Sports Science Medicine analyzed the records of sumo wrestlers from 1926 through 1989, and they found mortality was directly proportional to BMI. There was a very strong signal here. The average life expectancy of a sumo wrestler is about 20 years less than other Japanese people. So despite getting up at 5 a.m. for grueling workouts, practicing hundreds of squats, strength and agility work, sumo wrestlers apparently cannot escape the consequence of metabolic disease even after all this exercise. They do have, incredible flexibility for being so large and are amazing athletes. All right, so what do we learn here? If anyone could be healthy while they're obese, it would be the sumo wrestler, right, who eats almost no sweets and works out several hours a day. What about the new trend of saying, obesity is healthy? Well, America's health stats show that half of the country now is either diabetic or pre-diabetic. That is a real problem. Sumo wrestlers are the final straw proving that obesity is definitely not healthy. All right, let me know what you guys think. If anybody has ever been to a sumo match, do you think it's possible to be healthy and obese? I'm looking forward to reading your comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. We'll talk to you guys soon. Take care.